Well, we addressed a couple snags with this landing gear. One of them being the hydraulic cylinder. What was going on with it is when it extended to gear down, it wouldn't allow the arm to go over center. It would be like right there. So once you put pressure on the wheel, the gear could collapse as soon as the hydraulic pressure would drop. So what we did is we made new clevises to extend that out a little bit. There's a new clevis that's made out of 4130. And yeah, so now when it goes like this, you see the line here from there to there. It's way over. So this one's fixed, and so is the other one. Actually, even the rear landing gear had issues as well, but it's addressed as well. So here you can see the proximity sensors that we put in right there and there, and then there's the magnet. I don't know if you can see that right here off of this little piece of angle iron. So when that moves, right now the proximity sensor is on, and then when it goes here, it's over on that one. So yeah, and then what we did on the front is we just machined out a little groove, and then we glued our magnet in here, and those sensors, I don't know if you can see. I think you can. There's one proximity sensor, and the other one is right there. And here, Nico, how about you demonstrate how that proximity sensor works?
So it's basically like a mini switch inside of here, so whenever it detects there's a magnet, it switches it on. So see, whenever it kind of slides over, that light comes on. So when this is locked, it'll come on. Gotta get in the right spot, and then when it's off, it'll go off.
Perfect, and that's going to illuminate the light on the dash. What else have we got? Yeah, so we got a couple leaks too that we're going to address also. I don't like these swivel fittings, and I don't like these little pushing connectors, so we're going to go with better connectors without the swivel. Actually a crimp, or not a crimp, but a compression fitting with a bullet in it. And then yeah, so we got this one rigged up here, so Nico's gonna show how it's gonna work. So he's putting air in it. So that's gear down, and then you can hear the switch is activated. So we'll go the other way, Nico. Yeah, so it went away for a second, and then it hit the other micro switch. So now the gear's up. So, yeah, we're rocking. On to something else now. Another snag they had with these Amphibs is they had the hydraulic pump inside the compartment here, and the switches, so that when they reach the pressure, that kicks off or kicks on. And what I didn't like about that is there is no redundancy. All you have is electric wires to kick the pump on and kick the pump off. And if the pump fails, you're shit out of luck. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the pump inside the fuselage behind the pilot seat. So it's going to go somewhere about here. And then there's going to be a couple lines going to the front. To a hand pump here. So this is the hand pump. And you have a switch here that you can put gear down and gear up. So there's got some redundancy. More better.
Out in the shed with a dream in his hand, Henry's building something most don't understand. Not just a plane, it's a wild new way. Lightweight frame and diesel all the way. One man, one wild idea. Why be normal when the sky's so near? Turning that wrench, cutting
The
his
switches
own
are in,
runway.
working
What's
properly.
Henry working on today?
One down, 3 to go, Nico.
Yeah.